Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. On the hill here today, Paul Skeens. What do you look for here?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one finds the zone, and we're underway in Pittsburgh. And that skips in the dirt. Check swing, no appeal. That one in triple digits.
2-2. Strike him out.
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. No outs. Runner on second. And ball 1.
1-1.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And here it comes. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Skeens sends her packing.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Contreras now. That one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
In the dirt. In there safely. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Full count.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds, and it's a full count. No score here, but a runner at third with one down.
Sit him down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up. Gonzalez pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that is that. So one left for the Cardinals, and now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Sonny Gray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Tommy Pham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
1-0.
You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. And now 2 balls and a strike. Fought off foul. Here's a 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Got a full count.
Got him swinging.
Come on now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ryan Reynolds here. That's in for a strike. Gray, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. Now 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching try, but can't bring it in.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So a man aboard. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Andrew McCutchen stands in now and watches strike 1.
Come on, Andrew.
Man on second, 2 down. To the left side, but it is well foul. Kutch goes down via the K.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at PNC Park, second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Skeens back to work. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
Batting 6, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar.
Let's go, Pirates!
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Next offering upstairs. No score here in the second. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Jordan Walker, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
This one popped up.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Come on, Joey.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Walker hauls it in, and there's one away.
Sixth, first baseman, Billy Cook.
Billy Cook digs in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First offering, and it just misses.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Digging in, Nick Gonzalez. And that one ripped into right. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Come on.
Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Here we go, Pirates.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Off the mark there.
Out.
Ball one.
Swing better.
Outside with a
2-1.
breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a ground ball. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Victor Scott.
Victor
II.
Scott, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Next offering upstairs.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
Full count.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn led off this game with a double. Outside low, And that's ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Skeens throws to first. Scott back on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
Give it to him, Pirates. Come on, Pirates.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back.
Sit him down.
This one popped up. Kiner Falefa squeezes it, and that'll do it.
새 알림, 새 다운로드 업데이트. 자세한 정보는 PS 버튼을 누르세요.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Off the plate, 1-0. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Arenado zips it across, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Pirates, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's Tommy Pham. His first at bat was a strikeout. Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that extends the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Just missed. Reynolds at second with 2 down.
That's a ball. 2-0.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Man at second.
Hey,
Let's go Pirates! Come on, Pirates!
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Contreras, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering upstairs.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
A high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Upstairs.
3-0.
And it's 3-0. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Yeah, Pirates.
Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next pitch
That's a ball.
misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1
Tying
strike.
run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. And it is
That's
2-1.
ball.
That one
That's
missed.
up. That's a ball.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And ball four, two aboard.
Runner, take your base.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
First and second, one out. And now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1. That one at triple digits. 2 on, 2 outs. And strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Sit him down.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses inside. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's down and in.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
That clips the corner.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This is Joey Bart. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Walker hustling after it. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And stepping in is the speedy Billy Cook. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 1 so far.
Nick Gonzalez.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is down low. McCutchen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs. In the air, out towards left center. Wynn snags it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's
Skeens
go, Pittsburgh.
back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in
No,
this
that
one.
missed. That's
Starter's
a ball.
leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And another ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Center fielder.
So digging in, Victor Scott. He reached on a walk his first time.
All right, Pirates. Hook.
The Pirates
Going
up
one.
by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Ball 1 there. Two out, space is empty. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Key Brian Hayes.
All right, Pirates.
Fouled off. He was late. Just
No, that
missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some
1-1.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Grounded out his first time.
All right, Pirates.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now
So the batting order turns over, and now Tommy Pham, 1 for 2.
All right, Pirates.
And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, ball. Hustle up.
Sends it to first. That is the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson.
Hot dog here. Do it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dennis Santana loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman getting loose as well. The 1-0. And there's a
2
ball.
notes to count.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering upstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
1-0.
The Pirates leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Strike.
Ripped to short.
Hustle!
Connor Falefa throws to first in time, and Contreras is retired.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Let's go, Pirates. Swing.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
No ball.
And it really looks like
Strike.
these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Pirates 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
This to third. Arenado to first. In time. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Hee-haw! 1-1.
And that one got a piece of him.
Now batting.
And now it's
the
Andrew
designated
McCutchen.
hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
We need a base hit here.
Come on, Pittsburgh, let's go.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Let's go, Pirates.
And that one fouled off.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Cruz at third with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
for the
We're in the
Pirates,
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dennis Santana.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well,
Leading off for the
1-run
Cardinals,
game.
second
Brendan
baseman,
Donovan
Brendan
getting ready to
Donovan.
hit. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball. 1-1.
That to right. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Let's go. Here we go, Pirates. Strike.
Out towards left center. Reynolds. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker now at the plate.
Come on, Pirates.
Santana, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers.
Straight.
And the first
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs. Now one
2-1.
missed.
Swing.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Cook makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still trail 1-0.
3 down.
Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Billy Cook. And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, Pirates.
Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Fernandez appears to be getting loose. Liberator, the power lefty, up as well. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Second baseman
Now it's going to be Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
And that's downstairs.
That's low, that's a ball.
And it's 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good
1-1.
sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fastball
Yeah.
for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hayes in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Come on, Pirates.
No, that's down. Ball.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody
Foul
can
ball.
get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're in the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Santana back to work. That
That's a ball.
misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in
1-0.
Pittsburgh's bullpen. David Bednar preparing to come on if needed. Holderman warming up as well.
Let's go, Pirates. Come on.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Come on, Pittsburgh.
Just
That's
missed.
That's a ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Victor Scott in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop, Mason Young.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dennis Santana gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now
A new arm into the game, the righty, Colin Holderman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Now a check swing, but he held up. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Stepping in, Alec Burleson. 0 for 3 in this one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Clips the corner, 0-1.
0-1.
To the right side, finds its way through, base hit. As the stop sign goes up at third.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So bases all loaded up. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. And fouled off. And now everybody's running. And he pops up the squeeze. Drops into the glove. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So the Cards strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Fernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. The batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one in 95, missed up top, ball 1. And another ball. That's down and in.
3-0.
There's the strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
In the air, center field. Ciani under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder,
Tommy Pham digs in now.
Come on, Pirates!
Just off the outside edge.
Ball.
1-0. Movement in the bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Figure it out.
now batting, left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ryan Reynolds.
All right, Pittsburgh.
In for a strike, good slider.
Come on, Pirates!
That's a ball.
Falling behind 2-1.
Let's go. Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
We got a full count.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Arenado in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Way upstairs,
1 strike.
and the count even 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Swing and a miss. And now 2 balls
2-2.
and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Finish him.
Oh, sit him down!
That one to first. Cook. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So up next, Brendan Donovan. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Strike him out.
1 down, base is empty.
That's
That's
a
a
ball.
little bit low. That's to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
Pittsburgh, let's go, Pittsburgh.
Swinging a foul straight back. There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The Redbirds down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next.
Welcome, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Just about set to go, and towing the slab, Paul Skeens.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. The line to kick the pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Next offering
1-2.
down in the dirt.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Strike 3. Skeens sends him packing. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, it's Sonny Gray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Tommy Pham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Pham measures 6 feet 2 inches, 37 years young. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ryan Reynolds here. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Singing, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
O'Neal Cruz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's McCutchen. Inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Come on, Coach. Get there.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch inside. Throw to third. Out! And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here at PNC Park, and now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Skeens back to work. Down and away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That one hit to right. Fan hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, second baseman
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals.
All right, call.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. That one inside, and it's 1-1. Ground ball right side.
Let's go.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one at triple digits.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Come on, Andy.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
That's out to center field. Scott
Drop it.
makes the grab, one away.
Batting fifth, catcher.
This is Joey Bart.
Bart.
You got it, Joey. You got it.
First pitch
Ball.
misses.
1-0.
Second inning here, no score. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nootbaar sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Are you kidding me?
Batting sixth, first baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Billy Cook. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
He swings and fouls one off.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Herrera. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Victor Scott II.
Victor Scott will hit next. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Gonzalez.
Second baseman.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Out to short, Wynn.
Get there. Get there.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now batting key Brian Hayes.
Come on, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nootbaar sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third. That's off the inside corner, and the count now 2-0. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Mason Wynn.
Let's go, Pirates!
Come on, Pittsburgh. Let's go.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right through there, got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Burleson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One out, runner at second. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. Up and in, 1-0.
1-0.
Contreras swings and blasts one. Well hit. Left field. Back there. That one is gone. An absolute smash to left. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Nato comes in to take his cuts. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Arenado, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Right through there for a strike. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
1 down. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Center field. Cruz pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Tommy Pham.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
And that misses. 1 and 1.
Ball. 2 and 1.
And that's in for a strike. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. The Cards leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder O'Neal.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz doubled his first time.
Go back to St. Louis.
Clips the corner. Strike 1.
0-1.
Into center. Scott on his way over. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. Back here at PNC Park, now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Skeens back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that one
No,
missing
that's the
low.
ball.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, catcher.
Man at
Ivan
first,
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Soda and water.
Let's get the ground ball.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that one is lifted in the air.
Let's go, let's go.
Fan puts it away. 1 down. So digging in, Victor Scott. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Let's get 2 here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It's
Always
0-1.
tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Walker, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Punch him out. Swing.
Way outside,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 and 2 to count.
Punch him out.
And that one
That's
is
the ball.
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing.
In the air, left field, down the line. Touches down, that's a hit. To third, not in time. He's safe.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Paul Skeens is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now,
Pirates.
Carmen Majinski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. The throw to second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Andrew McCutchen.
Hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here we go, Pirates.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next pitch is outside. Kutch goes down via the K. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart fly to left his first time.
Bart.
Give it to 'em, Pirates.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. The Pirates trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice rip.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's a speed threat, Billy Cook. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time.
Come on, Pirates.
First
One
pitch,
ball, no
not
strike.
close. Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off down the right side.
Come on, Pirates.
Next
No,
one
that's it.
misses. 2-1. Now fly ball to right center. Scott on the move, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. Grounded out his first time up.
Let's go, Pirates. Come on. Come on, Pittsburgh.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Donovan makes the catch. And that is that. Pirates leave 1. Still down 3-0. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Alec Burleson.
You got nothing, St. Louis.
And first offering is fouled off.
What was that?
Now batting.
Here
the
comes
first
Wilson
baseman,
Contreras.
Wilson
He had a
Contreras.
big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Runner on the go, on the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered in this game.
Now, turn 2 here.
And that's
No, that's
outside.
out.
Ball 1. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Let's go, Pittsburgh!
So 2 balls
Outside
and no
ball.
strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, Pittsburgh, go!
That one drifts inside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th.
Come on, Pirates!
And that'll load the
Ball 4,
bases.
take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting. Second baseman.
So
Brendan
digging in,
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Go, D!
Let's turn 2.
And that one is
Ball,
downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Let's go, Pirates.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carmen Majinski out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now
The
pitching
left-hander
for the
on
Pirates.
now, Joey Wentz.
Number
And with the big
34.
deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses,
That's a ball.
and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder Jordan Walker.
So a man at first. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch and he just misses.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Ground ball could be two. There's one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Two down, bases empty. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. There's a strike. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Man in scoring position with two away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
No, that's down. Ball.
And there's a
That
ball.
missed. That's a ball. 3-0.
Pitch is in there. And that's strike one. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Hayes makes the play, and that is that. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
All right, Pittsburgh. No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Slice down the right side. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Now one missed.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Come on, Pirates.
Just
Nope, ball.
missed.
1-0.
The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the lineup flips over. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Next offering is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the
1-2.
zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is
Ball, that's
outside. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Scott brings it in. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Out to center.
Yeah, that's right.
Cruz pulls it down, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. Wentz, a 6'5" lefty, 220 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Now On the outside corner, that's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab on the run. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the 7th. D-Ray coming to the plate now.
Left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
First offering and it just misses.
No, that's low. Ball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Walker ranging back, way back, out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's 7-1.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Cruz in the box again, takes the strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting,
Andrew McCutchen, the next
Andrew
Pirate to hit.
McCutchen.
Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Joey Bart, 1 for 2. And a curve misses outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And
Nope,
that's
that's
off
in.
the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Line drive caught. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 7-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and now Nolan Arenado. Wentz back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Kyle Nicholas loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson also getting ready. Nice grab to first, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
So up next, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now a chance for Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 3. Inside. 1-0.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that is out of play. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And a swing and a miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Pirates 1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Leahy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
62. Kyle Leahy.
And now the first baseman,
Leading off
Billy
for the
Cook.
Pirates, first baseman, Billy Cook.
Pirates, let's go.
And a sweeper
ball.
misses for a ball. Activity in the bullpen. JoJo Romero getting loose out there. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Pittsburgh.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Just
the ball.
missed.
Outside. All right, Pirates.
And the slider just misses.
All right, Pirates.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Count is full.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
And a foul ball. That misses,
1-1.
and that's ball one. Swings through that one. The Pirates
1 and 2's
with
the
a
count.
lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that's in the dirt.
That's the ball. You got a full count.
And they'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Nicholas.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Walker leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Tim Meza up and throwing.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And a count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2
Clearly, he
strikes.
was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that
That's the
speed.
ball.
Herrera, the next to hit, takes
1 ball,
outside.
no strikes.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the
전-
dugout.
전-
Got to pitch.
PS